Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rabbi.
Last week's parsha and this week's parsha both have the commandment of talking about the mezuzahs. We have the first part of the Shema in last week's parsha, and the second part of the Shema in this week's parsha. And both of them, they mention uchsaftam al mezuzos beisecha vishrecha. You should write them and put them on the doorposts of your house and your gates. So this mitzvah of mezuzah is a very special mitzvah. The Gemara, the Talmud, shares a story of Rabbi Yehuda Nasi, one of the great sages, the leader of the generation of his time. Rabbi Yehuda, he sent a mezuzah to the king of Persia, and he shares with him the segula, the special good luck charm that the mezuzah has, that it brings protection to the home, to the person, and therefore he's sending him that mezuzah. So the question that is asked, wait a second, the mezuzah is a mitzvah for a Jew. So how is he sending a mezuzah to someone that's not Jewish? How exactly is that going to help? So the explanation is the mitzvah is for the Jew, but the protection of mezuzah, that is the mezuzah itself, whether you're fulfilling the mitzvah or not. There is a certain level of protection that is already activated once the mezuzah itself is written, even before you do the mitzvah and put it on the door. Of course, you put it on the door, it's a much greater level of protection, and it's a mitzvah also that you're fulfilling the commandment. But even if you don't do that, still the actual mezuzah itself already carries a certain level of protection. It's brought down that in the earlier times, people would walk around, in their walking stick they had a mezuzah. They make a little hole in the stick, and they were sticking a mezuzah in there, and that's how they would travel to have a mezuzah with them for protection. So many people today, they take in their bag with their tefillin or things like that, they take a mezuzah to protect them. Those mezuzahs that people wear as a necklace, I don't think they're real, because that a mezuzah should actually fit in there is questionable. I think it's just a design of a mezuzah, which the truth of the matter is, talking about it is also somewhat of a level of protection, because just mentioning the mezuzah and thinking about the mezuzah is already a level, because there was one king, a Jewish king, that he made marks, or they engraved holes and lines in the walls, to even places where they could not put a mezuzah, just to have a zeicha, to have a remembrance. But the actual mezuzah that's the real protection. So this is something that we think we can all relate to at this time of the year, that the Torah is telling us about the mezuzah. We should think about purchasing mezuzahs, getting mezuzahs, upgrading, checking them if you have them. But this is something that definitely it's a beautiful mitzvah, it's protection, and it's something we can all enjoy. Have a great day.